Have you ever had it happen that you know who is calling even before the phone rings? Or you see a dream that later comes true exactly as it was? You often think it just seemed that way. But it did not just seem that way. You are not weird. Simply, a power lives within you that you are afraid to use. Right now your soul is looking for a clue. Look at these magical birds. Who are you drawn to? To the hot fire? To the gaze from the darkness? To the luxurious shine? Or to the soft light? Do not think with your head. Listen to your heart. It is smarter. Choose your bird. And I will tell you what rare gift you are hiding from people and why it has awakened in you right now. Listen to me carefully. If your hand reached for the fire, if your gaze froze specifically on this image, this is not an accident. This is the scream of your soul. You chose fire not because you are evil or dangerous. You chose it because too much has accumulated inside you that is long past time to burn. Right now I feel how heavy your shoulders are. Outwardly you may seem calm, collected, even cold. People see your smile, your straight back, your flawless makeup. But I know what is happening inside. There, in the area of the solar plexus, lives this heat. There are days when you feel it physically. It is like a lump of molten lava that rises to your throat when you see injustice. When someone hurts the weak, when people lie to your face, when you see stupidity and cruelty, your cheeks start to burn, and your hands involuntarily clench into fists. You are one of those women who feel other people's pain as their own. You burn down to the ground, giving warmth to others, and sometimes it seems to you that only a handful of ash is left of you. You chose the Phoenix card because you are deadly tired of being strong. You are tired of dragging everything on yourself. And this choice tells me you are ready for changes. You no longer want to endure. You want this sacred fire to finally stop devouring you from the inside and start clearing the way for you. Do you know what your main tragedy is, my dear? It is that you learned to cope too well. You are the very person people call when everything is collapsing. You are the ambulance for friends, the support for the family, the reliable employee onto whom the most difficult work can be dumped. Everyone is used to you being made of steel, to you being a rock. And that is exactly why no one, do you hear, no one truly asks, and how are you? How are you holding up? They are sure you will cope. You always coped. They think you do not have the right to weakness. And you believed it. I see that scene which you do not show to anyone. Evening. You lock yourself in the bathroom, turn on the water louder so the noise of the stream drowns out your sobs. You look at yourself in the mirror, and there, in the reflection, is not an iron lady, but a tired little girl with extinguished eyes. You cry quickly, in a businesslike manner, wash away the tears with cold water, put on the I am fine mask and go out to your husband or children. You are afraid that if you allow yourself to sob for real, if you show weakness, your world will collapse. It seems to you that your strength is the only thing for which you are loved. But this is a lie. This is the greatest illusion that is sucking the life out of you. Your loneliness is the loneliness of the summit. It is beautiful there, but there is nothing to breathe and it is very cold. But wipe your tears. Now I will tell you what you must know about your nature. Your pain is not a punishment. It is payment for your great gift. Your archetype is the phoenix. You are a woman who knows how to resurrect. Remember your life. Fate hit you as hard as it did not hit anyone in your circle. You went through betrayals, losses, the collapse of hopes. Another in your place would have broken long ago, given up, turned into an embittered victim. But not you. Every time life burned you, you rose from the ashes. You shook yourself off, raised your head higher and became even more beautiful, even wiser, even more dangerous. Your scars are your golden armor. Your gift is to be a living talisman. You, perhaps, did not notice, but while you are in the house, trouble is afraid to enter it. Your energy is so powerful that it burns out negativity around. You are a shield for your children and loved ones. And listen to me carefully. What you consider your flaws, your temper, your sharpness, your impatience, these are not vices. This is a side effect of your gift. Your anger is not the malice of a market trader. It is the sacred fire that protects your boundaries. When you scream or get angry, it is your inner which growling at those who dared to encroach on your territory. Do not blame yourself for this. You are not hysterical. You are a warrior of light who simply forgot to take off her armor at home. Your fire is a lighthouse, and like any bright light in the night, you attract a certain type of people to yourself. Have you noticed that frozen people are drawn to you? Men who need maternal warmth, vampire friends who eternally complain, colleagues who cannot make a decision without you. They fly to your light to get warm. They warm themselves against your soul like frozen travelers by a fire. But the tragedy is that often they bring nothing in return. They do not throw wood into your fire. They just take until you start feeling this terrible cold inside, the sensation that you have been drunk to the bottom. You fall in love with their potential. You look at a man and think, I will warm him up, I will breathe life into him, and he will become a king. And you burn years of your life trying to ignite damp wood. It is not your fault. It is the nature of fire to want to warm the whole world. But you must understand, you cannot warm someone who has chosen to be ice. My dear Phoenix, the time has come to change the rules of the game. Your fire needs fuel. But this fuel must not be your life, your health, and your nerves. Stop burning yourself so that others have light. Stop crying into the pillow, afraid to show your vulnerability. Your strength is not in enduring. Your strength is in the ability to transform reality. Right now, we will take the first step. We will stop carrying this load of the past inside. Fire requires purification. You need to free up space for new energy, for love that gives and does not take. Take a deep breath. Feel this heat in your chest and exhale. Write right now in the comments the manifesto of your freedom. Let these words become a spell that will launch the process of your purification. Write, I burn the past, let all offenses, all betrayals, all the pain that you carried for years burn in this fire. Leave it here. You are ready to be reborn for a new, happy life. I am waiting for your comment. Be free. You are not like them, and you knew this from very childhood. While other children played and laughed, you watched. Simply watched with your big, unchildishly serious eyes. And adults looked away because they felt, this child sees right through them. You chose the owl because you have an innate, almost physical allergy to falseness. You do not even need to listen to what a person says. You walk into a room and instantly read whether a person radiates static or not. Outwardly, you can politely nod, smile, maintain polite conversation, but inside, a siren goes off. Describe the sensation. I know it is familiar to you. It might be a sudden ringing in the ears, as if the airwaves are clogged with interference. It might be a metallic taste in the mouth, or that very treacherous cold that runs down the spine even in a stuffy room. You literally start to feel sick when people lie to your face, when rot and calculation hide behind beautiful words about love or friendship. You are a living lie detector, and often you just want to close your eyes and ears so as not to feel this dirt, not to see what is hidden behind the masks. But you see, always. Your gift comes at a high price, my wise girl, and this price is loneliness. Let us be honest. You are often unbearably bored with people. They seem predictable to you, like an open book with large print. You know what they will say even before they open their mouth. You know how this romance of your friend will end even before she went on the first date. Because of this heavy, scanning gaze, you were often called strange. Behind your back they might whisper, she has a heavy eye, she is kind of difficult, too smart. You were accused of arrogance, of coldness, of keeping to yourself. But this is not arrogance. This is a longing for equals. It is difficult for you to find those capable of diving to your depth. Most people splash in the shallow water of everyday conversations, and it is cramped for you there. You have nothing to breathe there. And the most painful thing is the curse of Cassandra. How many times did you tell loved ones, do not do this, it will not end well? How many times did you warn them? They did not listen to you. They called you an alarmist, a bird of ill omen. And when it happened exactly as you predicted, you did not feel triumph. You felt bitterness. You would have liked to be wrong, but your intuition is not wrong. And this knowledge sometimes presses on you like a concrete slab. Listen to me. Stop considering your strangeness a curse. Your archetype is the seer. You are a witch, one who knows the truth. What is happening to you is not an accident and not psychosomatics. Your dreams are not just pictures of the brain. You often see prophetic dreams. You wake up with a clear sensation. Something will happen today. You see signs of the universe. Repeating numbers on the clock, fragments of phrases that answer your thoughts, chance meetings. For you, the world is not chaos. It is a text that you know how to read. Your withdrawal, for which you are so often reproached, why don't you go anywhere? Why are you such a grump? Is the greatest wisdom of your soul. This is your sanitary zone. You are not a sociopath. You are simply a very sensitive receiver. If you let everyone in indiscriminately, you will burn out. Your detachment is a magic circle with which you outline your space so as not to let other people's dirt and mental garbage into your soul. You do not have to apologize for needing time in silence. In this darkness, in this silence, you charge your battery. This is your way of connecting with the higher. With men, it is harder for you than for earthly women. Ordinary female tricks and manipulations are not for you. They seem petty and vulgar to you. Men are often afraid of you, even if you are blindly beautiful. Do you know why? Because under your gaze they feel naked. They are used to playing roles. Successful businessman, macho, tough guy. But you look at them and see a frightened boy who is afraid of not living up to mom's expectations. You see their fears, their complexes, their true intentions. And a weak man will run away. He will call you difficult, pressuring, a witch. Let him run. This is natural selection. You do not need someone who hides. You need a partner. One who is strong enough in spirit to withstand your depth and not drown. One who will not be frightened by your darkness, but will want to solve its mystery. You are looking not just for a husband, you are looking for an accomplice, a spiritual twin. And believe me, such a person exists. But to meet him, you must stop pretending to be simple and convenient. My wise owl, stop doubting what you see. Stop trying to close your eyes to become like everyone else. You will never be like everyone else, and thank God. Your gift is to see the truth. This is a torch given to you to light the way for yourself and others in the darkest times. When others panic, you know where to go. When others are in illusions, you see reality. Accept your nature. Allow yourself to see. Allow yourself to know. Right now, we will activate your inner sight. Let us give the universe a sign that you are ready to accept your gift in full volume, without fear. Write in the comments this key phrase. I see the truth. Let these words remove the veil of doubt from your eyes. Let your intuition become louder than the voices of critics. You are the one who knows. Accept this. I am waiting for your comment to anchor this knowledge. You were drawn to this image because your soul is starving. Not just for things, no. It is starving for beauty with a capital letter. For dignity. For scale. You chose the paradise bird because a queen in exile lives inside you. Outwardly, you may live a most ordinary life. You may go to an ordinary job, wear practical clothes, ride the subway or a modest car. People see in you a good, modest woman. But inside you lives a longing for a palace that you lost. Remember this feeling. You walk into an expensive hotel, or pick up an item made of quality fabric, or simply smell the scent of expensive perfume, and everything inside you flutters. This is not greed. This is recognition. Your body remembers that you are created for a different level of life. But now you feel tightness. You are physically cramped in your apartment, in your city, in your current budget. Sometimes you feel it like suffocation, as if the ceiling is pressing on the top of your head. You are like a large, bright bird that was put in a cage for budgies. You try to spread your wings, but you hit the bars of circumstances. You were born to shine on stage, to be the center of attention, but life forced you to put on a gray dress and stand in the crowd. And here we approach your main secret. You are afraid of your light. You intentionally turn down the wick. You dim your brightness so as not to blind those around you, so as not to annoy them, so as not to stand out. How many times have you caught yourself thinking, well, why do I need this? It is too expensive. I will do without. You buy something good and immediately feel a pang of guilt. You hide price tags from your husband or mom. You make excuses for your purchases. Oh, it was on sale, it cost pennies. You play poor so as not to be jinxed. You live with constant imposter syndrome. Even if you achieve success, it seems to you that it is accidental, that soon everyone will understand that you are not real. You forbid yourself to desire. You were taught that wanting a lot is shameful, that you need to be more modest. And every time you see someone else's luxurious life on social media, you feel a painful prick. You call it envy and scold yourself for it. But listen to me, your envy is not malice. It is pain from the fact that you are betraying your potential. You see in others what should belong to you by right of birth. Wipe your tears and square your shoulders, my queen. The time has come to learn the truth about your power. Your archetype is the mage of abundance. You are a portal woman. You possess an innate ability to materialize thoughts. You are a magnet for money, luck, and opportunities. Remember, when you sincerely, like a child, want something and allow yourself to have it, it comes to you by itself. As a gift, a bonus, a random discount, a find. The universe loves to spoil you. Your problem is not that you do not know how to earn or that there is no money. Your problem is that you shut off this golden tap with your sense of guilt and fear. You blocked the flow. Your so-called envy is actually your magic compass. Stop considering it a sin. When you are triggered by someone's beautiful car or house, the universe is showing you a menu. Look, darling, this is possible. This is in your field of options. Just reach out your hand and take it. Your taste for luxury, your craving for aesthetics. This is not a whim. It is your tool. You are here to decorate this world, to raise the vibrations of the space through beauty. Your mission is to show others that life can be a holiday, not hard labor. In love, you often play the role of the gray eminence. You have an amazing property. A man next to you starts to grow. You fill him with your energy of luck. You inspire him, suggest ideas, support him when everyone has turned away. You are a muse. But the tragedy is that often you forget that you yourself are the creator. You give all your luck to him. You build a pedestal for him, remaining in the shadows. You think, here he will become rich and successful, and then we will live. But it often happens that, having risen on your energy, he forgets who gave him wings. Or you yourself stop respecting him because you feel he cannot handle your scale. You need an emperor man. One who will not ask you to be simpler. One who will lay this world at your feet not because you demand it, but because he sees his queen in you. But for him to come, you must put on your crown yourself, and not wait until someone hands it to you. My beautiful paradise bird, stop hiding in grayness. Stop apologizing for loving comfort, gold, and beauty. This is your nature. Trying to be modest for you is like trying to force a rose to become a daisy. It will not work, you will only wither. The universe is standing at your door with huge gifts, but the door is locked with the bolt of your guilt. It wants to give you everything as soon as you permit yourself to take it. Money is energy. It goes to joy, to pleasure, to the sparkle of eyes. Let us remove this block right now. Let us declare to the world that you are ready to accept your gifts. Do not be afraid. Being rich and happy is spiritual. Write in the comments this activator phrase. Let it become your first step into a new reality of abundance. I accept abundance, write this. Feel how the space around you expands, how the tightness disappears. You are worthy of the very best simply by right of birth. I am waiting for your comment, Queen. Your throne awaits you. You reached for this soft light because you are deadly tired. Not from work, not from chores, but from the emotional war that is going on around. You chose this option because you are a true empath. You live without skin. You feel other people's pain not metaphorically, but physically. When someone cries next to you, your heart clenches. But even worse is when someone is angry next to you. Remember this sensation. Someone raises their voice, not even at you, but just in the room, and you instantly shrink into a ball. Your shoulders go up, an icy knot forms in your stomach, and a bitter lump rises in your throat. You want to become invisible, disappear, just not to be part of the conflict. You are like a sensitive membrane that vibrates from any dissonance. News on TV, the rudeness of a cashier in a store, a quarrel of neighbors behind the wall. All this leaves scars on you. You come home and feel heaviness, as if you unloaded wagons. although you just talked to an upset friend. You absorb other people's emotions like a sponge, and by evening almost nothing remains of you yourself. Only the hum of other people's voices in your head and a desire for silence. Your trouble, my tender one, is that you pathologically do not know how to say no. You were taught to be good, to be convenient, to be understanding. You apologize even when someone stepped on your foot. You are afraid to offend a person with a refusal, even if this person is brazenly using you. You agree to inconvenient meetings, do other people's work, lend money that you need yourself. You have become the perfect shoulder to cry on for those around you. You surely have friends or relatives who call you only to dump their negativity. They talk for hours about their problems and you listen, nod, console. They leave on wings, rosy-cheeked, full of strength. And you? You sit in the kitchen with an empty cup, feeling like a squeezed lemon, with a headache and complete emptiness. You save everyone except yourself. It seems to you that if you stop being good, they will stop loving you. You buy love with your submissiveness. But this is not love, my dear. This is usage. You have become a donor for emotional vampires, and they smell your inability to refuse from a mile away. But do not dare to think that you are weak. Softness is not weakness. Water is softer than stone, but it wears away rocks. Your archetype is the guardian angel or peacemaker. Your gift is harmonization of space. You, perhaps, did not notice, but when you are in a good state, even flowers grow faster in your house. You know how to heal with a word, a look, a touch. People calm down next to you. Animals and children are drawn to you because they feel. It is safe here. There is light here. You are the one who holds this world back from decay. Your compassion is the glue on which the universe holds. But listen to the harsh truth. Kindness must have teeth. Your angel must have an olive branch in one hand and a fiery sword in the other. Not to attack, but to outline a circle beyond which one cannot cross. Your mission is to carry light, but light in a leaky vessel goes out from the wind. You need protection. You need a shell. Your empathy is a jewel that cannot be scattered before those who are used to trampling flowers. In love, you make one and the same mistake, you dissolve. You are like sugar in hot tea, you make a man's life sweet, but you disappear yourself. You start to live by your partner's interests, his problems, his mood. If he is gloomy, you also cannot be happy. You walk on tiptoes, trying to guess and please. You forget your hobbies, your desires, your boundaries. Your karmic lesson is to learn healthy egoism. Remember, an empty well will not give anyone a drink. If you do not learn to put yourself in first place, you will simply dry up. And then those whom you love so much will leave to look for another source, accusing you of becoming boring and tired. Self-love for you is not a luxury. It is a safety technique. It is a question of the survival of your gift. My bright dove, stop being fodder. Stop apologizing for existing. Your light is too valuable to distribute it to the unworthy, to illuminate the dumps of other people's souls with it. The time has come to build the walls of your temple, not to close yourself off from the world, but so that a pure, steady fire burns in your temple, which no one can blow out. The universe wants to protect you, but it is waiting for your permission. It is waiting for you yourself to declare your right to inviolability. Let us put up an energy shield right now. Imagine how a cocoon of soft but impenetrable light envelopes you. No one has the right to drink your energy without asking. Write in the comments the protection spell. My light is protected. Write this and feel how your shoulders straighten, how fear goes away. You are kind, but you are strong. And from now on, no one will dare to offend you. I am with you. I am waiting for your comment. Protect yourself. Listen to me carefully. Now that we have walked this path, I want to reveal the main secret to you. It does not matter which bird you chose today. It does not matter if you recognized yourself in the furious phoenix or in the gentle dove, in the wise owl or the luxurious paradise bird. All of this is merely facets of your soul. You are not a flat picture. You are a multidimensional crystal. Today you can burn bridges, like a phoenix, and tomorrow, heal wounded souls like a dove. In the morning you see people right through, like an owl, and in the evening you allow yourself to shine, like a queen. Do not limit yourself to one image. Accept them all. A whole world lives within you. Remember, magic is not tricks. It is not candles, not cards, and not spells in Latin. True magic is the courage to be yourself. It is the courage to be inconvenient for those who want to use you. It is the audacity to be alive when everyone around is sleeping. It is the right to be real without masks and pretense. For so many years you thought that something is wrong with you, that you are too sensitive, too emotional, too complicated. But I tell you, everything is fine with you. You are not strange. You are gifted. What you considered your curse is precisely your gift. Simply, for a long time you tried to shove your boundless soul into the tight frames of other people's expectations. Enough. The frames are broken. If today you felt that chill of recognition, if tears of relief appeared in your eyes, if you realized that you no longer want to sleep, it means you have woken up. Subscribe to this channel. Here we do not play games. Here we build a circle of power for those who remembered who they really are. Welcome home, knowing one. I see you. I know you. And I am waiting for you in the next videos.